I have been told by multiple professional gardeners that what I want to do to my balcony will not work, will not survive, and will not be there for long. They have recommended to me that I should go with a succulent garden, and my inner fairy child just cannot give up her dream of having a cut flower garden with foxgloves, poppies, violas, every flower, you name it. Now, the conditions on my balcony are very harsh, so I consulted my virtual assistant, and this is the visual plan we came up with. Now, I could have been a man, but I didn't feel like it, so I got my dad and my boyfriend to help me set up all the furniture on the balcony outside. And this is where the fun really did start. These nurseries, I spent all day in them, handpicking pots, flowers, you name it, everything that was going to match the fairy garden vibe. And that meant only white and terracotta pots, which, despite the intent of them being for fairies, were not fairy weight. Let me tell you, we struggled, and I in fact did have to be a man with the force of a great typhoon. Anyway, this is what we were currently working with. I laid out all the pots in the order that I liked, and I did have to say goodbye to some of the casualties because, like I was saying earlier, the conditions on this balcony are harsh. The wind blows like I'm staying at a Sea Point apartment, which last time I checked I'm not. The glass on the banisters magnifies and burns anything underneath it. And overall, it is extremely hot, which is why the professional gardeners did recommend I do a succulent garden. However, I have spent all my Mother's Day presents on this balcony, my time and my sanity. But if I have to walk away with my tail in between my legs, at least I can say I tried. So yes, I would consider myself deep into this project. Right, so in go all the plants. We have sweet peas, we have foxgloves, we've got violas, we've got poppies, we've got sweet viburnum, we've got a sweet asylum, I think that's what it's called. We've got lavender, rose bushes. Side note, my boyfriend and I planted that rose bush together on our first Valentine's Day. So instead of buying me roses, I asked him to buy me a rose bush that we could have for the rest of forever. So in grow the foxgloves, and in these pots I'm doing the violas, the sweet viburnum, and the poppies. And obviously the sweet pea is going to go where the trellis is. I'm popping, I forgot what these are called, in the rose bush, and I'm hanging the cutest little baby chair in the corner, which you'll see just now, for a baby boy, because when I'm sitting out here in the morning enjoying a cup of coffee, he deserves his own seat too. So this is what everything is looking like. The only problem I'm experiencing is the water leaking from the pots. Now, they did not come with trays that match, so anybody has any ideas on how we can fix the water runoff, I would be highly appreciative. As a little surprise, my dad also dropped off this, I think it's called a salvia. It looks like lavender, but much more vibrant. So I'm swapping out the birds of paradise, and I'm putting the salvia with some extra violas / pan